to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Rozier, and that one is stuffed right through.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Here's Halliburton. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for Sabonis trade, what are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future, and I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
Brown finds Turner. Halliburton for three. Hornets with the rebound. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Rozier the pass to Washington. Outside, Ball. Williams sends a screen for Ball. Drives to the hoop. Goes to the reverse layup and traps it in.
Boy, that was not as easy as he made it look. That was a tough shot. Great take by Ball and make.
Brown the pass to Turner. Halliburton against Ball. Back to Turner. And that one goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Clock at 6. Halliburton kicks to heel. Banked in off the glass.
A clean pass that time from Halliburton to a wide-open teammate. Just smart ball movement there.
Hayward a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Hayward. He takes it in, and Hayward with the stuff.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Traps in the tray. Hield's got 5.
This is a key make for Hield, showing the ability to shoot it off the bounce.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Toppin. The feed now to Turner. Back to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Brown. And Toppin throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Halliburton, that's good.
At the arc, Halliburton, confident, no fear, no hesitation. He sees a good shot, he's letting it fly.
Hayward outside. He kicks it to Williams. Right side, Ball. That's good from Williams, the assist by Ball.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
You know, Greg, if you look back at the Hornets' 22-23 season, there was a lot of adversity.
And that was a tough season for them all around. So many injuries. A lot of young players were forced into bigger roles, but they did get valuable experience out of it.
And Turner kicks to Toppin. Stolen by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Hield.
Razor sharp focus there from Rozier. Earned him that trip to the line.
The Hornets shooting their first free throw of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And there's the pass to Brown. Turner with a screen on Rozier. Here's Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Pacers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. He's off on the first. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Kicks to top it. Halliburton outside. The 8-footer. Shot clock at 5. Crafty move. And Toppin throws it down.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Ball sets a screen for Washington. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Halliburton. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period.
Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for Indiana. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Indiana.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And the other thing I've been impressed with, guys, is their assertiveness at attacking the paint, trying to hunt for those high percentage looks.
Backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Healed in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers. Out to Smith. The high post shot, again, Indiana.
No idea what they were thinking there defensively. I mean, that's a shot he makes off.
Smith drives in. Pass to Thor from downtown. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers leading by 6. So Clark with his talent and upside. The future is extremely bright for Benedict Mathurin.
Very bright, shining extremely bright. I love this young man. Like his comportment, Kevin, as much as I like his athleticism and his ability to score at all 3 levels, he just seems to be unfazed and plays with a maturity and confidence that belies his youth.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, LaMelo Ball is young, but he certainly has words of wisdom already. He says, everybody always asks me, what's my slogan? 2 words, be you. You just got to be you from the jump, and whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. And if you ain't you, you're already lost. That's a fact. Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. More than comfortable in his own skin. David, thank you. Hornets trail by 4. Miller outside. And it's Miller with the jam.
Add that to the highlight reel for Miller. I'm sure it'll grow quickly.
Outside Mathurin. Rebound by Smith.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jackson passes to Nwora. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
Here's Thor, covered by Smith. Chalk up 2 there. Pacers leading by 3. Passes it to Nwora. He dishes it to Jackson. I think there has been some talk of having overtime played to a target score. Can you make the case for that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, more certainly on how long the broadcast will go, right, Kevin? And protecting players from the heavy minute loads that can result from those games that go into multiple overtimes. So I like that idea.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second free throw, good. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
6 on the shot clock. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Smith finishing with power. I like that dunk right there.
Smith drives in, and then Smith with the jam.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Smith. The Hornets pull it in. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Thor. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead. Here's Mathurin. Miller grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The game now all time. Thor's got 7.
Timeout. And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen for Toppin. Back to Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Halliburton with the steal. Launches it from deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Charlotte trailer. Tipping off the second half. Here's Steve Clifford's 5. In at the guard spots, Ball and Rozier. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. And it's Williams at the 5, roaming the paint. And Rozier, here we go. From deep, Washington gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Hornets lead by 1.
Well, he's a stretch forward now with a dangerous outside shot. Washington loves letting that one fly from there.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. Outside for Halliburton. Clock at 6. Toppin sends a screen for Halliburton. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Halliburton with the answer was anxious to throw it right back at him.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
No one near him. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
The drive by Ball. Toppin pulls it in. Pacers leading by 4. Hield outside. Turner with a screen for Hield. Outside for Halliburton. Brown wide open. He fires. And the Pacers tack on 2 more.
Oof, that is a tough shot.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's Williams, high post. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Ball against Brown. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Kept alive. Pacers have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Offline with his 3. Hornets trail by 6. Pass to Williams. Now Washington. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Halliburton. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Here's Halliburton. 13 points in the game. The tray. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead.
Pacers leading by 3. Driving inside. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Driving lanes are created because they have to respect Halliburton's perimeter shot.
Hayward left side. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Miles Turner. It's his first trip to the line. The free throw drops by Hayward. And Clark, when we take a look at your former team, the Indiana Pacers, is it fair to say they're a work in progress?
Most definitely, Kevin. I mean, I think they've got some really outstanding young talent as well as a very experienced coaching staff. That combination should bode well for the Pacers' future.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Hield the pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. A 3 ball. That doesn't go either for Halliburton. Charlotte's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Rozier. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. The lead is 2. Tapping a screen on Ball. Hield against Ball. And Turner kicks to Brown. 4 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Back to Hield. The pass to Halliburton. Back to Hield. Puts up a 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Hornets trail by 3. Hayward goes in. Here's Washington. Hayward outside. For the tie. And Washington is good for 3. Washington's got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Hornets. Halliburton for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a top. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Pacers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. We've got Isaiah Jackson. Neesmith is out there with Benedict Mathurin. And it's Smith and it's Nora in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Now, here's Neesmith. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Nora. Over Miller, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Charlotte making a switch here. Paladon's checked in. Miller outside. Pass to Smith. Here's Thor to take the lead. Miller, the pass to Thor. Launches a three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Thor's got the lead up to 3 now for Charlotte.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
And here is Neesmith. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Pass to Thor. It's rebounded by Neesmith. To the inside. Here's Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
Terrific trip down the floor that time. Jalen Smith ends up scoring down low. You want that ball in the paint and in his hands.
The pass to Melodon. From deep. Offensive rebound. Indiana leading. Now, here's Neesmith. He gets that one. Neesmith has got 5 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Nice shot by Smith.
Boy, I tell you what, it's not surprising that Smith wants to take the big shot. I mean, he's used to being the guy in these moments.
Outside Mathurin. Dishes it to Smith. He feeds it to Jackson. To the left wing. Lets it go with a three. And Indiana, another three.
And defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down home.
Already, Miller showing he has no problem in the big moments. How about the gut from that young man?
Pass to Thor. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Smith kicks to Miller. Passes it to Thor. That one wide left. Indiana leading by 3. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Pass to Nora. Back to Mathurin. Into the lane. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 5.
Talk about coming up clutch. You know Mathurin is feeling it right now. He gotta be feeling it.
It's stolen by Mathurin. And here's the fast break. Jackson finds Mathurin. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. 5 on the clock. Smith inside, covered by Smith. And it's Smith missing. And here's Charlotte. It's a 5-point game. Here's Thor. It counts. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Mathurin attacking. Feeds it to Jackson. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Nora, the pass to Matherin. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Substitution on the court.
7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Washington sets the pick for ball. To win it. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot. No good. So a close game sees Indiana take this one.
old-fashioned matchup on our hands tonight, Grant. Two teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Clarkson the 2, and Markkanen is the 3. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Hendricks in at the 4 slot. No one covering.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Turner, a screen on Clarkson. Here's Halliburton, and he drops it in from the low post.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Hendricks. Kessler down low. Turner covers. Pass to Hendricks. 6 to shoot. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. When it comes to the Utah Jazz, it's evident that they are in rebuild mode, Grant.
Yeah, you know, B.A., after trading away both Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in the summer of 22, the Jazz are focused on starting new and building a team with young talent.
And then Turner with the dunk.
The agility of Turner is huge in these pick and rolls. He's hard to prevent from scoring in these situations.
Here's Hendricks. And he banks in the layup. Hendricks has got 5 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. The rebound by the Jazz. To the middle. Here's Hendricks. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Pass to Hendricks. Sexton against Brown. Rejected by Brown. Outside heel. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Halliburton's got an open look. Knocks down the 18-footer.
And this is how dangerous Halliburton can be from the mid-range. You gotta guard him closely.
Outside for Sexton. Here's Hendricks. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Clarkson against Halliburton. Turner for 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. He's got 5.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
They get it again. The shot, no good. The Pacers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. It's Brown on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Turner, a screen on Clarkson. Brown passes to Turner. Deflected. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Down low. Here's Hendricks. The 3 from Sexton. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Quick attack by Sexton. The defense just wasn't ready for it.
Ooh, the blocking skills of Walker Kessler have been getting him plenty of attention.
B.A., that's not the only thing he does around the rim. He's also a very solid rebounder. So really, if there's any action under the hoop, he wants in on it.
Now here's Hield. He's scoreless from outside the arc. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
This is his shot. The defense must chase Hield off that three-point line.
Kessler down low. He's against Turner. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Toppin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Yeah, what a dunk from Halliburton. The defense has to push him further out.
Utah leading. Sexton goes in. Kicks it out to Markkanen for three. And again, it's Utah with a three.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
It's Brown on the wing. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And look at the vision from Halliburton. Love seeing ball movement like this.
Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen up top. Nice move. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
And there's the foul. It's on Colin Sexton. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz leading by a point. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And also, I like how they've let it fly from the three-point line. Shooting with confidence so far in this one.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. They've got Taylor Horton-Tucker, George out there with John Collins. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 4.
And Smitty, when it comes to John Collins, what do you like about this guy?
What I love, Grant, he's a team guy. He'll play the 4, he'll play the 5, he'll do whatever is necessary so his team can win.
Pass to Nora. Smith right side. Jackson, pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it.
He's perfect from the line this time. We always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
For 3, Mathurin. Collins with the rebound. And so it's Collins who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Horton-Tucker. Offline with a 3.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Lauri Markkanen has become the go-to scorer for the Jazz. Coach Will Hardy said, quote, "It's not easy going from being a role player to being the guy. There's an emotional part of being counted on like this, and he's handled it very well. To have the evolution that he has had is something that he should be very, very proud of." Brian?
Yes, indeed. Thank you very much, Allie. Good stuff there.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Pick by Smith. Neesmith passes to Smith. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Here's Abaji. Pass to Sensabaugh. Collins right side. Oh, and Jackson with the block. And it's out of bounds. Still Utah's ball. Clock at 4. Here's Sensabaugh. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Indiana leading. To the paint. Shakes him. Jams it in off the great move.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Abaji, pass to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh, defended by Jackson. George for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Good balance and shooting mechanics give George that NBA range.
Picked by Smith. It's Matherin with a drive. Utah with the rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
1:46 left to play in the first half. And here's Collins for three. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. And Matherin good for three. Matherin's got 7 points here in the quarter.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Here's Sensabaugh. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Nesmith. Back to Matherin. Over to the wing. The three. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Gordon Tucker, the pass to Collins. Here's Sensabaugh. Back to Collins. The shot that time not on target. Indiana's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. Pass to Matherin. Three-pointer. No luck on that one. Utah has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
At Collins' size, it's impressive just how active he is, leading by example.
Outside Matherin. Now Smith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
So he gets them both. Just 4 seconds left in the second period. And so it's Indiana with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, B.A., it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Heel in at the 3. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half. Pass to Kessler. Here's Clarkson. On the take. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Clarkson's got his first points of the game.
Jordan Clarkson turning on the Jets and finding a way.
Halliburton, the pass to Turner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Clarkson against Brown. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Outside Sexton. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Such a crafty guard, Colin Sexton, with the incredible moves you can't defend.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass on the layup. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
The Pacers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Halliburton against Clarkson. No stopping Halliburton. So physical.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
A new-look Jazz roster seemed primed for a rebuild, but they're winning games. Coach Will Hardy said, "I think it's amazing that this group has figured out a way to put personal agendas aside and go out and compete every night."
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thank you.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Hield with the drive. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
More than just a score. Hield moves the ball well, especially when his guys are open.
Out of bounds. It'll be Pacers ball. And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point lead. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Offensive board. Out to Hield. Toppin outside. It's Brown on the wing. Off the mark there with a three. The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Hendricks. Oh, and he got fouled on his whip. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still. The
previous play is under review.
There's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Here's Hendricks, guarded by Toppin. Outside Sexton. Going inside. The rebound by Turner. Indiana's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Well, Steve, this Jazz franchise has quietly been one of the most consistent teams in the West over the last 7 years.
You're so right, B.A., and doing it without building a super team is the most impressive part for me. You see teams go on long playoff streaks, and they're full of superstars, but not those Jazz teams.
Back to Kessler. Oh, stolen by Turner. Hield for three. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 assists in the game. Utah's gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Markkanen just bullies his way in. Lauri Markkanen.
That's just a power move by Markkanen, the 7-footer playing big.
Halliburton goes. Hield for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Pass to Hendricks. Clock at 6, and the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
46 seconds left in the third quarter here. There's Markkanen.
And the shooter had to have Turner's block numbers in his head. Miles is a rejection machine.
Kessler with a bucket.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Halliburton for 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
The speed of Clarkson is a problem for defenses, especially when the floor is wide open.
Indiana has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Hield drives in. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's good from Hield. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
When you talk about the best shooters in the NBA, Buddy Hield has to be in the conversation.
George outside. There's the triple. The shot misses. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So the Jazz 5 right now. We've got John Collins, George out there with Talen Horton-Tucker, and it's Sensabaugh in at the power forward spot. Inside, here's Collins. Up and in on the layup. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Talen Horton-Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
Pass to Nora. The 3 hits the trifecta.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Here's Abaji. There's the drive. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Did you see that? That was one of the best moves I've ever seen.
Picture perfect execution. He was focused and refused to be denied. Shot's good by Matherin.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Matherin passes to Jackson. Smith with it. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
THT putting that vertical to good use.
Outside Matherin. Jackson on the wing. Here's Nesmith. It's stolen. In transition, here come the Jazz. Pass to Horton-Tucker. Here's Sensabaugh. George for 3. On target from range.
And the shooting skill across the board for this rookie is what makes Keontae George so difficult to defend.
Matherin passes to Smith. And here's Jackson. Indiana calls timeout.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
A new lineup here for Indiana. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. He applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Halliburton looking over the floor. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Now here's Brown. Back to Toppin. 5 to shoot. Yep, that one's good. And the Pacers lead by 8.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
Turner with it, picked up by Markkanen. Hield passes to Turner. 1:25 left in the 4th quarter. Turner, a screen on Markkanen. Hield finds Turner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break, because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Here's Halliburton. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
Pass to Abaji. Back to Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. Markkanen outside. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Not only can you count on Markkanen to give you points, he can do it when it matters most.
Outside, Brown. Halliburton on the wing. Back to Brown. Over Markkanen. The Pacers again can't hit. Here's Utah.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time.
And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge. Asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
The previous play is under review.
But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Markkanen against Toppin. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's a wrap. Those free throws being the nail in the coffin.
Markkanen from long range. And he can't get that one. Outside, Brown. No good. And so the Pacers take the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
teams with bright futures, Greg. Young stars hungry to prove themselves.
And Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Walker Kessler is out there with Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3. Clock at 2. Fades back. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. Pass to Williams. And he lays it straight in. Williams has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Hornets.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
Pass to Hendricks. Three-pointer, Markkanen. Here's Kessler. Out to Clarkson. Here's Hendricks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Jazz shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the last couple of years, Doris, Charlotte has really picked up the pace.
I think, Kevin, that's to place an emphasis and try to bring out the best of LaMelo Ball, who flourishes in that exact kind of environment. Brilliant passer, wants to be dynamic in transition. I think it's a smart choice.
First personal foul.
And here's Charlotte. Right side, Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Clarkson passes to Kessler. Out to Clarkson. Stolen by Ball. One-on-one here. And then Washington with the dunk.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And the Jazz with possession here. 8-point game. To the paint, shot to stop the run. And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Well, get the ball and go to work. Markkanen using his size to great effect inside.
Rozier for 3. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Clarkson finds Markkanen. Back to Clarkson. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, this is where Markkanen's feel for the game. You can put him in pick and roll. He is going to find a way to score it.
You know, Greg, after a few seasons of development, Lauri Markkanen has really emerged.
And he's such a unique player. It took him a while to kind of figure out how to maximize all of those talents and also minimize the weaknesses. But boy, has he arrived.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Count it, good. Ball's got 7 points in the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Outside, Markkanen. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Plenty of space. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Oh, you can see Markkanen's touch right there. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. The guy is a 3-level scorer.
And it's Rozier that time on the assist from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. Clarkson taking his time here. Markkanen down low. Washington's on him. Hayward right side. Charlotte moving the ball around. Washington, that's good.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Ball, and he uses the glass on the layup. 11 points in the game.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No hell, you can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Charlotte leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
You've got Nick Richards. Miller is out there with Smith. And it's Thor in at the 4-man position. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Kicks it out to Collins. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Miller, the pass to Richards. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz trail by 9. And the Jazz seem ahead of schedule, Greg, but where can they take another step forward?
Well, turnovers have been a problem. They commit a lot, and they don't force a ton either defensively, so closing that differential will help them on the possession battle.
McGowan's the pass to Smith. Bangs home the trifecta. Smith's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Hornets.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, guys. Walker Kessler has already made an impact for the Jazz. Now, Will Hardy says the physical tools that he has allow him to be successful. He's shown so much growth on both ends of the floor. I think defense comes natural to Walker in a lot of ways, but his ability to learn the offense has been tremendous. Kevin?
It has another great young player. We enjoy them all. David, thank you. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And here's Miller outside. Horton Tucker with the rebound. Jazz trail by 10. Outside for George. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Assisted by...
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Miller surveying the floor. Miller with another miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Sends a ball, no good. Hornets leading by 8. There's a screen to the middle. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And finished off by Collins.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Greg, this Keontae George is explosive.
When he goes in the paint, he is like a wrecking ball. Very physical driver for a guard. Can be streaky, but boy, when he heats up, watch out.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Miller outside. 1:49 left to play here in the half. Thor, no good. Jazz trail by 8. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to Horton Tucker. Here's Abaji. Driving to the basket. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Miller, the pass to Thor. Collins grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. Here's Abaji. His three-pointers off the mark. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Thor. Knocks down the 3 ball. Thor's got 5 points so far.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And Collins now top the key. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
With the drive.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Sensabaugh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Utah shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. He's perfect from the line this time. 17 seconds left here in the second. Rozier against Clarkson. There's the 3. And another 3 for Charlotte.
You know, I really like this. Instead of putting his head down, Terry Rozier keeping his eyes up and finding his open teammate. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
And so we wrap up the first half. Hornets lead by. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Lauri Markkanen having a dominant impact in this game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Utah. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in it, too. Lauri Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And Hendricks in at the 3 spot. And when it comes to the Charlotte Hornets, DB, this is a squad that wants to keep getting better, clearly.
Kevin, it shows you how challenging success and sustained success in particular is. This is an organization that has had pockets of success in the past. But the keys to this are you drafting well? Are you developing young talent? Have you built out a culture? Do you have top-down leadership that trickles through an organization? This is something Charlotte has to think about.
Now the pass to Markkanen. Ball against Clarkson. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
That's just great recognition from your big man, right? Markkanen is going to find the open teammate and put it on time and on target. I love this guy's passing skills.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
Rozier for three. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Utah. Down by 15. Utah moving it around. And Markkanen throws it down.
Amazing individual performance, but you'd like to see more guys start to get involved. I don't know if he can do it alone.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA, but so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The Utah Jazz have found themselves a new all-star in Lauri Markkanen. Coach Will Hardy says he's our best player, but we're not making our team about him. We have a lot of really good players. Everyone is finding a way to coexist, and that's the great thing about our team. Kevin?
A quick rebuild. And David Aldridge, thank you for that report.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Here's Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you can see how impactful Lauri Markkanen can be with that size and skill offensively. He is too good.
For Clarkson, it's been about finding a place in the NBA that suits him.
You know what, Kevin? That is often the case for players who are not superstars, but are quality players. Jordan Clarkson came into the league with a reputation as a gunner. But here's a guy who can fill in as a starter, he can play off the bench, and he's always willing to accept his role.
Here's Markkanen, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There's a lot to deal with when you're talking about Markkanen. This guy is skilled at 7 feet, can put it on the deck. This guy's just a very difficult guy to guard.
The Jazz shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Back in the 2022 offseason, Doris, the Jazz traded their 2 All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert.
And what that got them, Kevin, was a ton of draft picks. But to me, the real prize is Lauri Markkanen, who made the All-Star game, and Walker Kessler, who looks like a big-time stud, particularly on the defensive end.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. Outside Collins. Passes it to Markkanen. High post try. And it's off the back rim, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Collins, a screen on Smith. Lobbed up there for Collins. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. P.J. Washington is out there with Miller. And it's Smith. Then it's Nick Richards. And it's McGowan's in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Washington, that's good.
And you can feel the excitement in the building. Both of these teams pouring it on.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Outside Collins. Misses from short range. Hornets leading by 8. Smith outside. Pass to Washington. From past the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Washington's got 6 in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Smith the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Down low. It's picked off. Oh, and here comes Smith all alone. And then Smith with the dunk.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Charlotte.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Outside, Ball. Pass to Thor. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Good on the triple. Washington's got 11 points here in just the second half. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Sexton. And Rozier pulls it down. And it's the Hornets ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. To the wing right side. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Thor. He's covered by Clarkson. On the clock. There's the pass to Thor. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. To the inside. Shoots a fader. And Sexton slams it in.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
The drive-by ball. On the wing, Rozier. The kick out to Ball. Oh, good on the 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Markkanen lays it up and banks it in. Markkanen's got 29.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Ball against Sexton. Outside, Ball. Passes it to Thor. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. And the Hornets miss again. Jazz trail by 12. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Pass to Kessler. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Washington. Here's Thor. Back to Washington. Takes the 3. Hendricks pulls it in. For Utah, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Markkanen passes to Hendricks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. Charlotte making a switch here. Richards is checked in. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits.
Listen, it's only one miss, but it hurts all the same as they try to cut into this lead.
From deep Washington, it falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you can see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Richards passes to Thor. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this.
anybody who loves basketball that doesn't love this kind of matchup. Get your track shoes on and keep your head out of the popcorn. They're getting up and down in windshield wiper fashion.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Hield in at the 3.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Halliburton finds Hield. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Ball looks over the floor. That 3's off the mark.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Brown driving in. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Down low. And Washington powers it through.
Hayward, really an unselfish guy, willing to share the rock and get his teammates some opportunity.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Miller, the pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Hield against Hayward. Fires high post. And the basket by Hield. Hield's got 5.
Anytime Hield shoots it inside the line, you just assume it's going in.
Washington outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton for 3. The Hornets pull it in. Up top, Ball. Defended by Halliburton. And Ball throws it down.
Well, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". Melo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
3-pointer, Halliburton. No good that time.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Ball off the drive. Williams passes to Miller. The kick out to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And Hayward gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Hayward's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Hayward using the bounce effectively there. That's part of his versatility as an offensive player.
Now here's Halliburton. Tight defense on him. Toppin with it. Guarded now by Williams. Turner for 3. Oh, it's blocked by Washington.
Even though he's not the tallest power forward, Washington does have good bounce and a long reach. Plays bigger than he is.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Washington outside. Ball outside. Let's go with a 3. And the Hornets, another 3.
And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now here's Halliburton. Still no points. Toppin finds Halliburton. There's a screen by Toppin. With some arc. Halliburton misses. Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Out to the right wing. Ball against Brown. Ball no good. Indiana trailing here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Hield for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. And it's Ball off the drive. Out to the right wing. 12 seconds left to play in the first. Here he goes. And ball throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Here's Mathurin with 4 on the clock. And he connects with a jumper.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
P.J. Washington, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Hornets. 8 points. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
We've got Smith. He's out there with Terry Rozier, and it's Thor in at the 4-man spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball when somebody has a better shot. You got to throw it his way.
Well, Grand Hornets head coach Steve Clifford said that the team needs to start winning if they want to keep LaMelo Ball.
And he's not wrong, B.A. I mean, they view Ball as the cornerstone of the franchise, but they have to give him a reason to stay. He is indeed a special talent, and winning is his ultimate priority.
Rozier is confident as an offensive player. He knows he has what it takes to get it done from there.
Rozier against Mathurin. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm. Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Pass to Richards. Rozier outside. Here's Thor. Three-pointer off the mark. The Pacers shooting about 43% on this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Benedict Mathurin talked about his motivation. He said, quote, "A lot of people play a sport because they have talent, but I play for a different reason. I want to be one of the greatest players ever, and I want to take care of my family. I made that promise to myself when I was very young, and I have no choice but to be great. That's the way it is." B.A.?
All right, Allie, thank you. Good reporting there.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
A good look from Mathurin. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more. And it's Rozier with the ball for the Hornets. And he drives in, and he dunks it down.
Boy, good fundamental footwork that time by Terry Rozier to avoid the defender.
Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
There is no doubt what's going to happen once he reaches the rim.
Here's Rozier. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
And the basket is cooked, and they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've They've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw good from Rozier.
Well, I like the trajectory of Rozier's game. I mean, he's added responsibility, and his production has increased, too.
Outside Matherin. Takes the three. They get it back. Smith outside. Pass to Neesmith. 4 on the clock. Picked by Smith. Tries again. Neesmith's shot is off. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Thor. And the three-pointer goes. Thor's got 6.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Matherin passes to Jackson. Matherin up top, hounded by Rozier. Picked by Smith. And there's the lob. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. A new lineup here for Indiana. Timeout call, the Hornets.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
So Charlotte ends up going with a new group. .110 left in the first half of basketball. Ball against Toppin. Oh, love to see Ball attack inside.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Tyrese playing big in the painted area.
Really good to see Turner find the open man, proving once again he's a team-first guy.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Washington outside. Here's Miller. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
That shot, no good. A dominating first half of play. And so far, it hasn't been close. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
42, the Pacers, 26. Let's hear it for Red Panda.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. We've seen P.J. Washington really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Hield in at the 3.
A dependable stretch for Washington is also somebody who continues to look to improve every year in the league.
Here's Brown. Halliburton outside. Clock at 6. Now Turner hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Misses the jumper from the wing.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner, Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Pass to Halliburton from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 5 rebounds tonight. Washington outside. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 4 assists in the game.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Three-pointer, Halliburton fires in the triple. Halliburton's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. Crosses over, driving to the basket, and the layup is good. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Great speed displayed that time by Tyrese Halliburton. Went right to the rack when he saw the gap in the defense.
Back to Hayward. Healed against Williams. Pass to Miller from the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Toppin's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Turner, that time on the assist by Halliburton. Turner's got his first 2 points.
Boy, tough trying to match Turner's intensity. I mean, once he's committed to scoring the ball, you're not stopping him.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
A nice shot by Toppin.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
And you watch Charlotte. Boy, they play with pace, Grant.
Oh, B.A., they tend to get a lot of shots up. Heavy volume team, but when those shots are falling, they can compete against anyone.
Hayward finds Washington. Back to Hayward. Washington passes to Hayward. Here's Miller. There's the 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Miller's got 6.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
Pass to Turner. It's Brown on the wing. From downtown, the Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Obi Toppin gets the whistle that time. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Miller. 6 points for him. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And there's a reason Miller was a volume 3-point shooter in college, because he's extremely accurate.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 18. The Pacers again can't hit. Charlotte has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And it's Mathurin missing.
Clearly, the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
4 can't get it to go. 32 seconds left to play in the third. Jackson finds Mathurin. And there's the drive. Pass to Nesmith. Shot clock at 5. Can they get it? And he sinks the layup.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Thor. Outside for Rozier. He got it up in time but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Terry Rozier is out there with Smith. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Thor in at the 4 spot. That's the Hornets 5. To the middle. Here's Smith. On the wing, Mathurin, hounded by Rozier. Pass to Jackson. Right side Mathurin with the drive, and the bucket is good. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is where Mathurin makes his money. Ferocious attacking the rim.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Rozier outside. Pass to Thor. Richards with a screen. To the inside. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
A new lineup here for Indiana. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Good decision-making by Hill, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Here's Ball, and Ball throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Nice shot by Turner.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
The Pacers have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Here's Halliburton on the take. Turner finds Toppin. Turner, a screen on Washington. Toppin passes to Brown. From deep. Washington grabs the miss.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Thor can't get it to go. Well, Indiana shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Toppin. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
I think they will. I mean, they're close enough to taste it. So they're going to keep that pressure on and keep coming at it.
On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 10-2 run here. Halliburton left side. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
They're doing the job on both ends, getting stops and attacking offensively.
And, you know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Both shots good from the strike.
Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
Toppin passes to Brown. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Toppin. Oh, it's blocked by Washington with the clock winding down. And here's Brown for 3. He buries it from 3. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Ball passes to Williams. Out left to the wing. Washington a screen. Ball finds Washington. And Toppin pulls it down.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Turner against Williams. Here's Toppin. Money.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And it's Ball off the drive.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Fast break. Here come the Hornets. That's tipped. Gets stolen by Hield.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
And here's Brown for three. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Thor, the pass to Washington. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul much sooner.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 8 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
This is there. And so the Hornets take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
here tonight is quality ball movement, Steve, from these two pass-first teams. It should be fun.
It should be. I love the way they share it. But with all the passing, I think ball security will be a factor here. More movement means more opportunities for a steal.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. The backcourt pair for him, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the 3, the small forward. And it's Halliburton missing.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Hendricks can't get it to go. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Turner passes to Hield. Over to the wing. Toppin, no one around him. No good from outside. In the corner, it's Clarkson. It's stolen by Brown. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Hield from outside. Indiana again missing. In the corner, it's Clarkson. First quarter, just over a minute played. Over to the left wing. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Out to Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Hendricks. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Brown with it. Now defended by Markkanen. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And there's the pass to Kessler. Outside, Sexton. And there's the drive.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things.
Oh! Oh!
He went
That was nice. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Hield kicks to Turner. Back to Hield. Fires away from outside. The rebound by the Jazz. Passes to Hendricks. Here's Kessler. They set the pick. Here's the 3. Hendricks. Great positioning on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Going inside, and Halliburton slams it in.
He's not short on moves. Halliburton's got a lot of ways to attack off the dribble.
Smitty, always room for improvement, but one thing Utah does do well is rebound.
Kevin, you're so right. These guys attack the glass. They use their size to beat others to the loose balls. And doing that well sets you up for success elsewhere.
First team foul.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. There's the drive, and he banks in the layup. Halliburton's got his second bucket.
When he wants to, Halliburton can get to the hoop. Boy, he is tough to slow down.
Markkanen a screen on Halliburton. And Sexton slams it in.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
And Halliburton slams it in.
High IQ play by Halliburton, breaking down the defense with a pick and creating for himself.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first. Halliburton outside. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Brown outside. Driving in. Got a hand on it.
And for marketing, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Taking a glance at Lauri Markkanen, Steve, a big man who possesses a lethal touch from way outside.
Kevin, this is what makes him a perfect stretch forward, as well as an all-star caliber talent now. And you get the sense he still has room to grow.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Healed with it. Now defended by Markkanen. The kick out to Brown. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton, that's good.
Saw the defender closing, and Halliburton got it away in a hurry.
Clarkson outside. Some solid defense from Brown.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
At the end. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They've got Nesmith. Smith is out there with Jackson. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nora in its small forward. And Collins has got the ball here for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Here's Horton Tucker. In the corner, Collins with it. Driving to the basket. Lays it up off the glass.
Forceful move by Collins inside, not letting them hold him back.
Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. Pass to Nora. Screen by Smith. Shoots it up. Nora can't get it to go. Here's Horton Tucker. Guarded by Jackson. From deep, Collins, and the Jazz, another 3.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are forming chemistry. Tyrese Halliburton said in recent years, they were saying the locker room was a quiet place, not many conversations. We've tried to impact the culture and create a different atmosphere. It's genuine. We appreciate and love each other. We want to see each other succeed and prove people wrong. Kevin?
Yeah, I know you agree with me. They are on their way. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
And George, here we go. It's good. George has got his first bucket in this one. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycli, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on. Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Here's Horton Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for a guard, Taylor Horton Tucker has elite strength and length.
GA, he weighs around 230, has a 7'1" wingspan, and he's athletic. And it really shows up on the defensive end, guarding multiple positions.
Mathurin passes to Smith. And they're pushing it up. And finished off by Collins.
A wise pass right there by the rookie George. Solid at finding open teammates.
Mathurin for 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by George. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Olynyk sets a screen for George, and he drives in, and George with the stuff.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Mathurin passes to Smith, and Smith with the stuff.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Utah leading. On the wing, George. And George with the stuff.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Here's Nesmith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Olynyk. Here's Horton Tucker. With the drive. The putback. Morag grabs the board. The Pacers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Pacers shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Right side, Markkanen. Over Smith. And Utah again with the bucket. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana, trailing by 2. Wide open. He can't get that one to fall.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
The Jazz have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Jazz up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Jazz shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. Sexton is the point. Clarkson is in at 2. Walker Kessler is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
For a stretch 4 who spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Markkanen does a good job attacking the offensive glass.
Halliburton against Clarkson. Halliburton finds Brown. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Back to Kessler. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Pulls up from the corner. It's hauled in by Brown.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
A miss that time would have put him up. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And he gets the bucket. Hendricks has got the lead up to 4 now for Utah.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. A nice shot by Brown.
And not just a scorer. Hill is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
Markkanen a screen on Halliburton. Outside, Markkanen. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Markkanen's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Jazz. We haven't seen a lot of players come from Finland, and that's where Lauri Markkanen is from.
Not at all. Only the second NBA player from Finland. It's got to be a special feeling to represent your home country like that.
Clarkson finds Markkanen. Here's Hendricks. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Up again. The Pacers pull it in. A touch over. Oh!
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
For Indiana, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Clarkson with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Here's Markkanen. Out to Clarkson. Turner with the steal. He's all alone. Here's Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Oh, terrific defense from Turner, forcing the turnover and getting the ball up the court.
Down low. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
GA, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
The defense has to feel real embarrassed right now. They totally got schooled on that highlight reel play.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult
previous play is
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
after review. The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And the first one drops.
With his size, athleticism, and skill set, Markkanen can play at the 3, 4, or 5. He creates matchup problems for the defense. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Jackson misses. For Utah, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. It's taken away by Smith. And here is Neesmith. .106 left to play in the third. And the pass to Nwora. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Utah's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Collins passes to Horton Tucker. Collins against Jackson. And finished off by Collins.
Taylor Horton Tucker doing a nice job of finding his teammates. They are loving it.
To the middle. Here's Smith. Passes it to Nwora. Collins trying to break free. Nwora. That's good.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Markkanen finds Horton Tucker. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
THT putting that vertical to good use.
Now Mathurin. He's got 5. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Markkanen from outside. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Indiana, they've got Benedict Mathurin. Smith is out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nora in at the small forward position. Here's Horton Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum. Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Pass to Abaji. It's George on the wing. Outside Collins. Going inside. Pacers with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Jackson dishes to Smith. Jackson a screen on Olynyk. Out to the right wing. Here's Nora. Defended by George. Here's Smith. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Mathurin. Goes back up. And the shot is long.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Horton Tucker, the pass to Abaji. Drives to the hoop, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And the Pacers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told the players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Markkanen sets the pick for Clarkson. Markkanen down low. Brown's there, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
If Markkanen can do this, play a little bully ball from time to time, watch out.
Indiana calls timeout.
Make some noise and get out of your seat for your Utah Jazz dancers.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second.
Great job there to make this a 2-possession game.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Back to Brown. Indiana moving the ball around. Sexton against Hield. Rebounded by the Jazz. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. Hendricks passes to Markkanen. Another shot. The rebound by Heel. The Pacers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. A shot. Here's Toppin. Hendricks pulls it in. Hendricks has got his 4th rebound in this one. At the elbow, it's Markkanen. Here's Sexton. Oh, wow!
The hops on Colin Sexton putting on a show.
Halliburton drives in. Brown deciding where to go with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Utah leading by 3. Dixon up top. Kicks to Sexton. Here he goes. Halliburton knocks it away, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Halliburton. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. Clarkson passes to Kessler. Yes!
Sharing the wealth, Jordan Clarkson with a nice pass.
Halliburton against Clarkson. Picked him clean. Hudson on the wing. Kicks it out to Markkanen. And Sexton has it in the corner. And he's way off from outside.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three. Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Outside, Markkanen. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
This is important to Markkanen's overall development because he wants to prove he's clutch. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Three-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Sexton. All alone. Count it. So we see the Jazz get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the
ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. Miller is out there with ball. Then there's Gordon Hayward. And it's Williams in at the 5. Ball passes to Thor. Takes a 3. First shot won't go. Markkanen with it. Pass to Kessler. Launches it. Miller pulls it in.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And Williams punches it home.
And that's what you get from Brandon Miller. I mean, he can really whip passes there around the court.
Doris, a disappointing 22-23 season for the Hornets, especially after making the play-in the year prior.
Yeah, I think surely looking to turn things around under new head coach Steve Clifford. Always takes guys a couple of years to get their system in place. It takes time to develop.
Some players just have an innate knack for scoring the ball, Grant. Jordan Clarkson, definitely one of them.
Yeah, absolutely, B.A. That jump shot has to be honored. And because of that, he's able to get inside and create for himself and others.
Outside Sexton. Inside. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Ball passes to Thor. Back to ball. Here's Thor. Checked by Sexton. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Clarkson driving inside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Pass to Thor. Now here's Hayward. Launches a 3. He can't get it to go. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Markkanen outside. Over Hayward. Oh, Hayward with some nice D. Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Ball passes to Hayward. Off target at the rim.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Kessler a screen. Here's Sexton. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and one opportunity.
And you don't see many 6'7" point guards, but that's not all that stands out with LaMelo Ball, Graham.
Yeah, not just a creator. He's a creative with the artistic inspiration to make plays that most of us couldn't envision, much less accomplish.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, just a great feel by Miller, getting in there for the board and putting it right back up.
Pass to Clarkson. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Markkanen, the pass to Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. He takes it in, and he goes in for the dunk.
This guy is more than capable of making that play. Jordan Clarkson confident around the cup.
Here's Miller. He's covered by Clarkson. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Thor. Still without a bucket. Hayward outside. The 3 is up. Misses another. He's 0 for 4. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Kessler. Clarkson against Hayward. Outside for Sexton. To the paint. And Markkanen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
And it's good. 2 points.
The size advantage gives them a clear path to the shot.
Markkanen outside. Outside Sexton. Puts up a three. He can't get that one to fall. Second chance effort. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets out in front. They're up by 5. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. We've got Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Smith. Then there's Nick Richards. And it's McGowan's in at the small forward position. And Grant, despite the lack of a superstar offensive weapon, the Jazz, one of the more efficient offenses.
Yeah, B.A. In 2 areas where they separate themselves, they shoot a ton of threes, and they do a really good job tracking down those long rebounds on the offensive glass.
And that one's good. Olynyk.
Olynyk giving the defense no time to react. Quick catch and shoot.
Washington outside. Misses the layup.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Olynyk. Kicks it out to Collins. To the left side wing. Here's Abaji, and he jams it home with authority.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Rozier can't get it to go. And so George will bring it up for Utah. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Abaji, pass to Olynyk. Collins outside. George with it. Beyond the arc. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's George. Defense right on him. Oh, nice D from Rozier. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Washington's shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 1. Well, Grant, we saw a lot of lower seeds winning series in last year's playoffs. Is the regular season losing importance?
You know, B.A., there's greater parity, which means less separation in the league, especially between the top seeds and the bottom seeds. But still, the league needs to make sure regular season games do matter.
And Doris, when the Utah Jazz traded away Rudy Gobert, some questioned if it was the right move.
Well, some may have questioned it, but I believe it was correct. They had maximized that roster and hadn't gotten to where they wanted to go. You get 4 unprotected picks and a pick swap, that sets them up nicely for the future.
Back to Washington. Pass to McGowan's. Down low. Here's Smith. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Outside Horton Tucker. There's a minute 47 left in the second. The shot by Olynyk, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Hornets are trying to work their way up. Coach Steve Clifford said the whole thing that you want to try to create in any season is finding ways to get better every day. You have to be able to handle frustration just like you handle success. I'm proud of the way they've hung in there and the attitude that we've had about it. Brian?
Yeah, you can see him building, Allie. Thank you. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Drives to the hoop. And the layup falls. Rozier's gotten 4 this quarter.
Once Rozier is in the lane, this guy's so effective at finding his way to the cup.
Pass to Collins. Olynyk for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. DJ Washington picks one up. Doris, you look at the Hornets. It's been a roller coaster ride the last few years.
It certainly has, BA. And when their best players have all been available, they have shown an ability to compete. But so often that has not been the case. So hard to have sustained success if your guys aren't available.
As a rookie, Miller is already a 3-level scorer.
Here's Clarkson. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. The Jazz making a switch here. Markkanen's checked in.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Miller. Knocks down the triple. Miller's got 12. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Here's Clarkson to the middle. Kessler. Markkanen outside. The 3 is up. Kessler controls the rebound and the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And that's not gonna go. Tie game here in Utah. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Sexton runs point, but Clarkson at the 2. Walker Kessler out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Utah right now.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Kessler, Hornets with the rebound. Here's Ball. Pass to Hayward. Here's Miller. And there's a pick. Fires for 3. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. You know, when you look at Brandon Miller's skill set, this guy has the potential to be an elite scorer.
And that's why so many are excited about him. A 3-level scorer who possesses impressive length and a quick release. BA, this kid is special.
Here's Thor. Pure from 3-point range. Thor's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Clarkson. Another shot. Got a hand on it.
I mean, he just continued to work for the block. Miller not letting up an ounce of effort.
Charlotte on D. 3-point lead. Here's Sexton. Takes it inside. And finally, they hit one. Sexton's got his first bucket in this one.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Pass to Thor. No one near him. Count it. Thor's got 5 now. And Utah has possession. It's a 3-point game. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Now, Jordan Clarkson can be a little bit streaky at times, but right now this guy is on fire.
Here's Miller. It's stolen by Clarkson. Now here's Markkanen. Now Kessler. On the wing, Sexton. 6 to shoot. Kessler passes to Sexton. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Hornets have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ball against Sexton. Ball in the paint.
Well, you love LaMelo Ball staying locked in on that jumper despite the contact. That's excellent concentration.
Pass to Kessler. And here's Sexton. Jacks up a 3. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Thor. No good with the triple. Utah trailing here. Here's Clarkson. He takes it in, and it's Thor with a rebound. And they're pushing it up. Here's Miller. Sinks that one from the post. 14 points for him.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, LaMelo Ball's shooting touch was questioned coming into the league, but it's been pretty steady. He said, quote, "I think I'm a great shooter. I've had it since a young age. I feel every shot I take is going to go in, and my confidence is really high." He said, "I practice these shots. It's all in the snap of the wrist and the follow-through." Brian?
Ooh, very interesting. A flick of the wrist. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff. Washington finds Smith. Here's Rozier, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
This guy's such a fluid, powerful athlete. No doubt, Mr. Rozier.
Collins, and the layup is good. Collins has got 5.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Rozier against Collins. It's stolen away. Collins a screen to the paint. And Collins with the slam.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
Washington left side. And he gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 2. Utah's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Here's George. The rebound by McGowans. Charlotte is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. And Rozier, here we go. Pass to Smith. Here's Richards, guarded by Olynyk.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Outside Horton Tucker. Gets it off. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Hornets, Washington out there with Nick Richards. Then it's Smith. Then it's Terry Rozier. And it's McGowan's in at the small forward position. Rozier left side. 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Well, Rozier always high on the scouting report, so generally speaking, things are going to be contested. How about that delivery inside?
Abaji, the pass to George. Pass to Olynyk. Back to George. And no good.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Back to Washington. Lets the 3 fly. Connects from downtown. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And they're putting together another quality possession. They're taking control of this game.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
A line change here for Utah. A big group substitution here for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Richards. Thor comes in for McGowan's. Miller's checked in for Smith. And it's Ball in for Rozier.
Well, you've got to see the whole floor. LaMelo Ball does exactly that, finds the open man.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
There's Ball with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
When LaMelo entered the league, his three-point shot was a little bit of a mystery, but boy, we can put that to rest. This young man can shoot it. What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Ball passes to Thor. No good on the 3. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 9. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Fires the 3. Ooh, Markkanen, confident from long range.
Well, Markkanen sees an opportunity to make one of the easier threes in the NBA. That location in the corner, such valuable real estate.
And Ball gets it to go.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
To the inside. Outside for Sexton. Picked his pocket. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Miller. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Thor. The 3 ball. Buries it from 3. And it's an 11-point Hornet lead.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And that one's good. Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson's handle has improved, and that allows that kind of move to happen.
Charlotte has gone 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's Miller. Off target with the 3. Utah has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Markkanen for 3. Williams grabs the board.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Miller can't get it to go. Utah has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Markkanen, the pass to Sexton. Now here's Kessler. The 3 is up. It's not going to go for him. Fast break. Here come the Hornets. The 3 from Washington. Kessler with a rebound.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way. Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Sexton passes to Markkanen. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
The willingness to embrace the pressure. Markkanen, big-time delivery.
The three from Washington. Knocks it down from distance.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Fires away from way outside. Basket is good. And now it's a 12-point Charlotte lead. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were